Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
No.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My, oh my, it's fatal and witty.
From the people who brought you the terror of Wednesday and the horror of Friday,
The kids will be home all weekend.
comes the most horrifying, terrifying day ever. The day invented just to make the rest of the week seem good. Monday. See Garfield the cat try to avoid the horror that is Monday, only to be smashed. Smashed! all your worst nightmares and combine them into one dog of a day. Coming soon to a calendar near you, it's Monday.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Zippity doo dah, zippity day. My, oh my, it's battling Willy.
Hello everyone, I hope you can hear me okay. Happy Monday. Start of the week. Big Linguini, June 16th, 2025. Hope you had a good weekend. A happy Flag Day and happy Father's Day. Now another week, and I'm gonna be playing some on the Book of Wind Tales 2. We found out that the elf princess is pregnant somehow magically, and then we found out Wilbur, the main one of the other main characters, who became a wizard in the last one, apparently is framed for murder, and that's where we left off, kind of like days before that happened. So, with the wizardry school that Wilbur works at, and he's not doing too well as a teacher. And we have this Karen lady, or Hagatha, as I think IMHG Deathbit want to call her, kind of coming in and trying to take over. I think she's the one that probably got the Archmage killed, so we'll just have to find out and see. But they're coming by. Feel free to chill out as I play this fantasy point-and-click adventure game. Please no backseat gaming. I will ask for help when I need it. And trust me, you'll know when I need help. And that's also why I have IMHG Deathbit, if I really do need any clues. But they're coming by, and just feel free to chill out on this Monday afternoon. So let me get this set. And I guess I could do this. I always forget to do this. Go check out the alexjonesstore.com/patreon_linguini to get all your patriotic gear, hats, t-shirts, coffee mugs, as well as health supplements if you're looking to get healthier. He sells things like the Irish sea moss that I use and the methanol blue that my dad and other streamers like IMHG Deathbit use, and they say it really helps clear brain fog and give them energy. The Irish sea moss seems to work for me. It helps my digestive system and my immune system, especially during the seasonal, during the year with allergies. I also take the optical human. So it's just a powder you put in your drink and you just drink it. It has a whole bunch of vitamins and nutrients. So go check out the alexjonesstore.com/patreon_linguini. Of course, always do your own research and consult your doctor before buying any of the health supplements. But yeah, we have to support alternative media, no matter if you like it or not. It's always good to have alternative sources so you can go look at it and make your own opinions from there. So check out the alexjonesstore.com/patreon_linguini. Okie dokie. I did the thing. Filter. I'm on a circle. It's good. Volume's up. Volume. I gotta do it anyway, so let's get the Book of Wind Tales up. Loading. Get the game loading, load up. Oh, everything's like messed up here. That should be good, I think. Before I am. Even though it's too loud. That's an epic opening though. Okie dokie. Been down this a little bit more. Let's do this, shall we? Continue game or load the game. Hagatha the Witch. Okay, so we just taught class. Class is over, and now we have. What do we have? A bunch of stuff.
The spell worked excellently. Well, even if the fairies do look a bit strange. I think I've summoned enough of them for now, though. Master Marcus's number won't help me anymore. He's probably already on his way to his live role-playing game.
Paying taxes.
Whoever wants to be rich and successful...
That's right,
should
Sybil
trust
is
the
her
rich
name.
and successful. We know how it's done. Elect Sybil Van Buren.
Sybil, listen, Sybil.
Oh, most of the plants have dried up. No one looked after them. Only this plant must have found a water source somewhere. Perhaps one of the windows has a leak. I don't think the Archmage even has brochures like these. No posters or town criers or plays. Either he lacks the gold or he doesn't want to conduct his election campaign in this manner.
Ooh, there's a lot of things to look at. Wow.
This is the desk that Chantal, the daughter of the council leader, and little Timmy share. Hard to imagine two students being any more different. Chantal is only here because of its tradition in her family, and I don't think she really cares about magic or has any real talent for it. Timmy, though, well, he is eager to learn and was so excited the last few days. It's for students.
Oh, the
like
mouse.
him
He
who
was
have to
friends
get
with the mouse in the
school
first
back
one,
up
too.
running.
Or what? First one. Oh.
A pencil case. A ruler. Nothing special. Oh, Chantal forgot her book. Seems to be a book of fairy tales, but one of the tackier kinds. I don't know who that boy was. He was a right pain in the ass.
He was.
However, he seemed to understand a great deal about magic, and if I managed to teach him some manners, he could be an excellent student. Generations of students have left their mark, especially in the form of little pictures and sayings carved into wood. Here's a particularly long one. For all drifters and troublemakers, condemned to write the same sentence on the board over and over again, no problem. Cast the automation spell on the piece of chalk and it does it all the work for you. Bartholomew. Hey, aye, that's cheating. Pretty clever, though. The spell carved into wood down there, I'll just write it down.
As they say here, I sit broken-hearted, tried to shit but only farted. That's real poetry, right there.
Why work when you can do magic?
Looks like Wally.
The automation spell.
Nice.
It didn't let me down this time, though. It worked even better than I expected. It was like it wanted to conjure. I could hardly keep it under control. Teachers are traditionally paid in apples. I got this one myself because I didn't
That's
want
right,
to spend
that's
my first
teaching.
day without
This
an apple.
wasn't kind of just getting paid in apples. Wasn't helping pay the bills. Not apples though.
Unusual. This device looks more like ordinary engineering than it does magic. Most magical devices have lots of golden parts, elaborate decorations, and bells and whistles, just the way the mages like them. This one could easily come from a gnome workshop. This book looks very old and important. Half the class had runny noses, most were recaptured. This is the roll book where the teacher writes down any unusual events. +5 points for defeating a troll, -50 for leaving your dorm at night, Maybe young Harry is right. That seems a little unbalanced. Whoa! School must have been more competitive back then.
It's like a low-budget Hogwarts.
Ooh, crazy drawings and symbols. That must be really high magic. Only the wisest mages can understand all that. The little fellas look like they've got nothing but mischief in mind. I hope they don't get into too much trouble. I suspect that some sort of strange magical creatures were kept in the cages. Students, for example.
That'd be cool.
The mixing of potions is an important part of magic. It's a bit like cooking, except a stew doesn't kill you if you add the wrong ingredient. Or if it's stirred wrong. No? With a little luck, I can get through the day without causing an explosion. The last time a fire burned in this was before the school disappeared 20 years ago. And even if I could, I shouldn't start a fire in it anyway. The flue was broken, and the smoke would fill the entire classroom. Introduction to magic, sheep breeding and care, statistics. That seems to be some kind of timetable. When the school disappeared 20 years ago, obviously no one looked after the animals. Expected consequences, really.
We take the fish down.
I don't need the whole skeleton, but a sharp-pointed bone like this might just prove useful. It appears they wanted to replicate the fish's natural habitat as exactly as possible, including miniature treasure chests, just like the ones frequently found in the sea.
Of course.
Hey, some old coins. Maybe one of my predecessors had a vicious fish guard his retirement fund.
Looks like Pac-Man, the ghost, and those on the back.
Archmage!
the Archmage.
Remy!
If it isn't our newest professor. How was your first class, Wilbur?
Here's the whole. Where's the little guy? Is that the guy from the first one, the little rat?
Great! I conjured up a few cobbles and the students loved it.
Ah, well done. That's the right thing to do. You've already pretty much won the battle, Wilbur. Once they want to learn, they will.
The council chairman was here. She picked up her daughter from my class.
Ah, terrible push. She has great influence, and she has friends in high places.
She could also use her influence to do good too. So why is she trying to bring you down?
She believes that that would be a good thing, Wilbur. Almost no one wants to do evil. There are just very different views on what is evil and what is good.
It's true.
What brings you to the school?
I wanted to pay Horatius Block, the new headmaster, a first visit and see how the school's doing.
That's very nice of you. But don't you have more important things to do?
Well, it's my old school. I once walked these halls as a child myself.
What the Archmage doesn't want to tell you is that something is wrong here. For a few days she has sensed the presence of something.
That's his friend from before, the rat. In the sewer, he was like, he helped him.
What do you mean you sense something evil?
Everything we do and think leaves a trace. You know how you sometimes shudder when you enter a place where great evil has been done?
Yeah.
Dark magic leaves a particularly strong trace. Like a bad smell.
And it smells like dark magic around here?
I first felt it a few days ago. First in the lower town, then in the upper town. And now here at the school.
Where did it come from? I mean, Do you know who's responsible?
I don't. The trace dissipates. There is too much wild magic in the air here at the school.
We must keep our eyes open at all times.
When did he become
Good
part of the
detective work will
magic?
serve us better in this case than some hocus
When did he
pocus.
join them?
So what's he like, the new headmaster?
He's no mage, that's for certain.
He is an agent of the council leader.
First and foremost, he is a reliable official with principles, Remy. The council leader
Remy,
of the
yes,
merchants
the
did
guy.
appoint him, and
Had the
he will
mask, he's
advocate
like
her
Zoro.
policies. Yet I do not believe he will conspire against us. He is stern, but upright.
Did you see the way he looked at me? Like I was vermin.
Oh, he can.
No, I tell you. The council leader has hired him for one reason and one reason only. He is supposed to make life difficult for our Wilbur here.
Am I being set up to fail so they can put the blame on you, Archmage?
Ah, if that's their plan, then they have already lost.
How's the campaign coming along? I hope we're winning.
We're still in the lead.
But our margin is shrinking. Van Buren's bigwig cronies are throwing tons of gold into her election.
Reminds me of Monkey Island, or Monkey Island 4.
How are things in the town? Have things calmed down?
Not really. The barricades are getting higher and the camp is getting larger.
People are getting impatient, and who could blame them? The war is over, yet everyone is doing worse and worse.
But you're doing your best, Archmage.
It takes time, Wilbur. The deeper the wounds, the longer they need to heal. And nothing causes deeper wounds than war.
We must deliver results. Most still trust Alistair, but the mood could swing. Then we would not only lose the election, we would have a riot on our hands.
I think I'll go see the headmaster. Goodbye, Archmage. Bye, Remy.
Goodbye, Wilbur. Don't let them intimidate you.
I'll do my best, and I won't give up.
Never give up, never surrender.
You go on ahead, I'll be along in a minute. I want to talk to you in private, Wilbur. There are problems.
That bit about dark magic all over the city does not sound good.
It's not just that. I think the Archmage's life is in danger.
What?
There was an attack, or there may have been one. Alistair insists it was a coincidence, but how often do heavy gargoyles just break off the mage's tower when he's standing below them?
It's very
I have
convenient,
assigned
yes.
as many rats as I can spare to guard him, but you must also keep your eyes open.
I guess the rats will look up him now. The Archmage.
Not only is something going on in the city, something is happening in the school too. We need information. We need to find out who is behind all this.
I hear Alistair's finally appointed you head of the Secret Service.
Yeah, he
From
was King of Thieves.
to high public office, eh?
Absolutely. Made quite a stir. It is the first time a rat has ever officially held an official government position. More than a few
Official.
are of the opinion
Lots
that
of
with
rats
so
in
many
government.
humans out of work,
He's just the
rats
most. He's just the
don't
first
receive
official
any
rat.
jobs at all.
But nobody knows the city like you rats do. You really helped me out during my last
You
adventure.
did.
You brought me potion ingredients and my fantastic magic wand.
And
Yes,
you
he
saved
did.
Timmy and my entire clan from
You
starvation.
got that sandwich from
We'll
him.
never forget that, Wilbur Weathervane.
It's funny how they tie things together.
Timmy was a great help during my first lesson this morning.
Yes, he has done well. He absolutely wants to
Oh,
be a
I was
mage,
the rat.
just
I
like
missed when we
Cornwall.
fed. We saved in the first one.
Just like
okay.
the Archmage.
No, just like the hero of the Black Tower. For Timmy and many others, you are one of the heroes who ended the war.
Oh, me? Then it's best I talk to the headmaster and ask him what I should do for him.
Whatever it is, just do it and act inconspicuous. But keep your eyes open for anything unusual while you do so. Well, things that look unusual even in an enchanted mage school.
Got it.
Why don't we meet down at the inn after work? Then we can exchange news.
Oh, I just hope Headmaster Block doesn't keep me busy all night.
You'll be fine. You defeated the Shadow Army. Never forget that.
Yeah, just back then I wasn't alone.
No, he had friends. He had friends. Power of friendship. A lot of things to look at here. Huh?
The school's not in the best condition. The worst of the rubbish has been disposed of. but it will still take weeks before everything is clean and tidy. A lever. No idea what it does. A lever. No idea what it does.
Opens up the...
When I first arrived at the school a few days ago, I got a real fright when I first saw it. I mean, I knew about armor from books, but if you imagine that there's a real person inside, and has been for decades, ew. That's silly. Whoever's in the armor would have died a long time ago. Unless it's a ghost. Maybe the tapestry shows who the knights served. I don't know much about these things, unfortunately. We didn't have knights in the White Ridge Mountains. Probably they sank in the snow. We carried loads of rubbish out of the school. I guess we must have overseen those. I'll take them with me. Done is done. The school looked terrible when it reappeared. It took days before we could move freely on the ground floor. Don't even want to think about upstairs. Nah, the school's not in the best condition, but at least there's a public mage school in Seastone again. And now we will gradually reclaim the building, and I will help train a new generation of mages. We will tidy the classrooms, we will tidy the halls, we will tidy the stairwells. We will never surrender. That kobold seems pretty adventurous. He was the first to slip out of the classroom, and now he's just buzzing around.
Look everywhere.
Another book page. Or more precisely, another folded sheet of paper upon which 4 pages have been printed. When I look at the page numbers on the first sheet and on this sheet, it seems there are at least 5 sheets missing. Headmaster Block.
Ah, Professor Weathervane. There you are at last. I have some tasks for you.
Of course.
I look forward to us working together.
I'll be frank, Professor Weathervane. You have a mage diploma, but have not completed the tests required in order to work as a teacher.
Oh, geez, always tests.
Tested credentials, a written application, nothing. You are only here on the Archmage's recommendation.
That's right. But there's currently a shortage of mages, and everyone must do their best.
Do their best is well and good. But it does not replace the formal and mandatory training for
be a stick in
teachers
the
of
mud.
higher magic.
But the Archmage Alistair trusts me to teach here at the school.
Well, yes. Mages have a well-known penchant for chaos. I'm still trying to get an overview. The records management in this school defies description. Council Leader Van Buren wants to reorganize this educational institution and finally bring structure into the place, and she has my full support. Correct management of the teaching records must once again become the teaching staff's primary task. That is the only possible way to institute efficient control of learning and teaching methods.
I may have no formal training as a teacher, but I managed to thrill my students in the very first hour. I performed a spell, and you could really see the way they caught fire. Not literally, of course. It wasn't a fire spell or anything of that sort.
You performed a spell?
Yes. And now they want to learn to do the same. They want to learn.
According to my records, history of magic was on the syllabus.
Yes, but...
Professor Weathervane,
Oh, jeez.
crucial to our success in teaching is that we provide students with a stable, reliable framework and adhere to the curriculum exactly.
Yes, but
this guy.
Had you
He'll
enjoyed
be
proper
annoying, isn't
training,
he?
you would have known that. I will note this failure in your file, and in the future you will stick to the curriculum, dear colleague.
You support the council leader in the election, right?
Indeed I do. We need to build up an extensive bureaucracy and boost the economy as quickly as possible. To me, the council leader appears to be a more logical choice than a mage. But do not worry, Weathervane. I don't blame you for your political naivete. As a school headmaster, I am neutral and always act
Yeah, he's not
according to
neutral. That's a
school
lie.
rules. And of course, political influence in schools is prohibited.
Tell that to Council Leader Van Buren.
What's that?
Oh, it's one of the campaign brochures the council leader put in my classroom.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, he's not going to.
You mentioned tasks earlier, Headmaster?
Yes, you have 2 tasks. As you know, the Archmage is coming early tomorrow to officially inaugurate the school. Important political and business personages will be attending, and as you can assumedly see, the school is not in a presentable condition. Council Leader Van Buren has hired a caretaker, but he cannot do the work alone. Your tasks are to help him clean the floor in the entrance hall and remove the cobwebs by tomorrow.
You want me to sweep the hall and get rid of the cobwebs? Is that really my job as a teacher?
Yes, indeed. A school is a team endeavor, so that means you
He's
have
just
to do
gotta
what
clean
I tell you.
too.
If you told me to get rid of the flying kobolds, that I would have understood.
What did you say? Flying kobolds?
Uh...
If there are flying kobolds infesting the place, they must be got rid of too. See to it, Weathervane. Floor, cobwebs, flying kobolds, fix them.
That's 3 tasks.
Huh. And apart from cleaning, what else is there to do?
The inventory has revealed that a number of items of school property have gone missing. Among other things, the school library.
The whole library has gone missing?
That is correct. I asked the Archmage about the matter, and he confirmed to me that the room was there before. He does not know where it is now. He said something about its being in hiding, perhaps, or away traveling. I think it's unseemly. I want that room. We are a school, and we need a library.
Who needs a library?
Agreed.
We need a
But
center nowadays.
where should I start looking?
That I cannot tell you. You are the mage.
You ask a lot. I don't know if I can get all this done by tomorrow morning.
By tomorrow morning, you have until 72 o'clock.
72 o'clock?
I have developed my own efficient metric system of measuring time. A day has 100 hours, consisting of 100 minutes, with 100 seconds each. Everything else is too confusing.
So, I don't even have until tomorrow morning.
For a properly qualified teacher, even the impossible poses no problem. Or should I note in your file that you do not feel up to the tasks assigned you?
No, I'll do it.
Very good. And then you can call it a day and prepare tomorrow's lessons.
One thing's clear. Headmaster Block wants me to fail, but I won't disappoint the Archmage. And secondly, I like this school. And a school library would be great for the students. And third, the work the headmaster has given me is the perfect opportunity to keep my eyes open for Remy.
Axway Onsen. Beavis Steepwood.
Beaverous Deepwood. Beaverous tried to turn wood into gold. In the end, he got mahogany, which in turn he sold for a lot of gold. Brian Blackstone. Brian became the youngest student ever to successfully cast the teleportation spell. He teleported himself 20 feet into the air and successfully fell to his death.
Oh boy.
Burnison, Troll. Burnison of High Wind Lake managed to collapse the south wing of the school by sneezing. Disaster. D died in a devastating explosion near a fireplace. His last essay on the development of my fart spell will be passed on to his surviving family.
What's better?
Frederica Sillybottom. Frederica Sillybottom has applied to the city council for a change of name. She shall henceforth be known as Frederica Sillybottom.
Yeah, sex change happening.
Ingmar Thunderflash. Despite repeated demands, Ingmar refuses to tell us his real last name. No one is called Thunderflash.
That's on the thighs.
Yoda Green Gnome. Magic strong in this one is, but weak his grammar be. Marco Marco intentionally uses words like and because he believes it would be too embarrassing to write them down here. Mario Mushroom. Mario jumps on other people's heads, lights them on fire, and then calls the whole thing non-violent.
Oh, Mario. Where's brother Luigi?
Sasha Shalislashlatshu. This entry was only added to make life difficult for anyone who has to read it out loud. Sorry. Hey, it's not very nice. Rene Beetle. Rene claims to have been in a sky full of diamonds with a certain Lucy. Visits from females are strictly prohibited in this school. So are mushrooms. Russell the Undead. Russell the Undead Mage is constantly losing skin. There have been numerous complaints from the cleaning staff.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
Speedster. Document not found. Did you mean Speedster or Speedstar?
Nothing.
Theragor Biraton. Theragor lost today's archery contest after he fired his arrow in the wrong direction. We sent his family flowers. Toby Corner. Toby Corner. Wise remarks, deficient. Wise cracks, good. Peter, Troll. The Hunters Guild has asked us to find a new caretaker. It seems the grumpy troll snoring and farting is scaring off the wildlife for miles around. Pabba the Great. Pabba the Great, the only student of this academy whose width exceeds his height, today received his degree. He will be missed.
So civil.
Oh, a display case documenting the achievements of pupils of the school. Some sports trophies, pictures of slain dragons, pupils in front of smouldering pots. Pride place seems to go to a trophy.
Oh, hey, SCX Queen. Thank you for coming by. How are you? Happy Monday. How you doing? I'm just playing a fantasy point-and-click adventure game called The Book of the Wind Tales 2. I played the first one on stream, now I'm playing the sequel. How's your day going? How are you and Reaper doing? Oh, is he still online? Made sure to repost his stream. Let's see.
A nice pair of bellows. They really get a fire going. When my family wanted to forge something at home, I was in charge of the bellows. You are the most important gnome in this matter, they often used to say to me. It says, Fireplace Travel Network Map. It shows a lot of fat black dots connected by lines. Above each of the dots is a name. Seastone, Mage Tower, Entrance Hall, Coaching Inn, Fox's Den, and many more. 3 animal symbols are located beneath each of the dots. I've heard about this. Wizards use a powder to travel through the fire in one fireplace to the fire in another. Of course, this doesn't just work with any fireplace. It must be on the Fireplace Travel Network. And this plan shows which fireplaces are connected to which. What an impressive fireplace. If it were lit, it would be warm in here in no time. A neat pile of firewood. More than enough to make a decent fire. It's really cold in here. I'm going to light a small fire, okay?
Do you intend to burn school property?
No, there's some firewood right here.
Yes, and it belongs to the school.
Oh, sure.
Guess not. Jeez.
I hope that is not school property that you intend to burn there, Professor Weathervane.
No.
No?
Well...
Is it school property or not? I hope that is not...
They're just a few old boards.
From the school here?
Yes, but you should have thrown them away.
You should have thrown them away, but you didn't do so.
I thought to myself, why throw away the boards and waste expensive firewood? Why unnecessarily burden school finances?
Good thinking, Professor Weathervane. Carry on.
Wowzers! Even outside the classroom, this job is more complicated than I first thought.
Welcome to teaching.
I don't know how to conjure fire. Might have been part of my mage training, but I never learned. Where there are 2 pages to be found, there are sure to be even more. Based on... This must be the best clock in the world. Most only have 2 or 3 hands. This one has at least 10. Oh, how pretty. A swan folded from a piece of paper. This is origami, an ancient elf art form. The dwarven word for this art form means something like pointy ears build dust catchers out of paper because they can't deal with stone.
Bacon.
Hey, this isn't just some sheet of paper, it's... Sorry, Swan. It is! Another book page. I'll take it with me.
Oh, nice.
Still missing a few pages, but if I'm lucky, I'll find them all and can save a book.
Always good to save a book. Oh.
Whoa, the new caretaker troll. Hello. Hello. I'm Wilbur Weathervane. Professor Wilbur Weathervane.
You set him up to fail. This guy doesn't do anything.
I teach, so I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. If you were to talk to me, we could work together to accomplish much more for the school. Come on. I demand that you talk to me.
Great. Someone else to make demands around here.
I'm keeping an eye open for a friend, so please let me know if anything unusual happens in the school. Well, you know, if for example someone's wandering around the school who has no business here, or if things disappear, or, you know, things like that.
There was a penny stuck in the door.
You what?
There was a penny stuck in the door. Wouldn't open.
Ah, that's probably not important.
Did you put the penny in there?
Me? No.
If I find a coin in there, I'm taking you down.
What are we doing?
What does it look like?
It looks like you're cleaning the hall. Well, now and then. A little.
Yep, it's my job. I'm a janitor. What of it?
Headmaster Block has ordered you and I to clean the hall and free it of cobwebs.
Already on it?
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be progressing.
Oh, you could of course do it better.
Not that, only maybe you could use some help. Do you have any other cleaning supplies? A broom, dustpan?
Sure, got it all. But I ain't giving you none. Get your own.
What's your problem? I'm offering you help and saving you a lot of work.
Oh, boo-hoo, cry me a river.
You been a caretaker for long? What exactly are your duties?
I run the place.
Oh.
Nothing here works without me. Just no one notices, that's all.
I see. But don't the teachers and the school administration, etc., have a small share in the success of the school, right?
What success? You've had a look round this dump. It's disgusting. All dirty and run down.
This place it's not that clean.
Yes, it's quite dirty here, in fact. But isn't it your job to do something about it?
What do you think I'm doing?
Standing there.
Could take a while until you're done cleaning up the mess.
Oh, hey Chris. Happy Monday. How are you, sir?
Mr. Know-it-all.
How you doing?
I bet Council Leader Van Buren got you the job here.
Of course. She wanted the best.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I think she'd be perfectly happy if no progress was ever made here at the school.
I'm doing good.
No,
I know I started a bit early again today, but I just didn't feel like waiting, so I just hopped on and started streaming.
Buddy of mine, he thinks
I've been doing good. I had a good weekend.
But I don't even know Bert. Even we just met.
How's your truck doing?
I'm lying. That's exactly what Bert, me, and the others hate about you.
There is no Bert.
You really live in your own little world, you windbag.
Look, you were told to clean the entrance hall. I was told to clean the entrance hall. If we work together, it will be faster for both of us. Don't you get it?
Sure, Professor Brain should know. The rest of us are idiots.
I never said that, but it is a fact.
Don't know about anything, but wanna play the big man here, huh?
It is quite obvious, that.
No one else is allowed an opinion. We had that here before, you know. Rotten fascist.
Got the passage.
I don't want to fight with you.
Your parents are siblings. Yeah, all three of them.
Oh, nice.
Come on, seriously. I could really use your help. Please.
Can't cope with your life, huh? And now you want me to fix it for you.
Where's
just
Sky,
like
sorry.
always.
You've
Yes,
never
ma'am.
helped me. We don't even know each other.
Oh, the fine gentleman considers himself something.
Yeah,
better,
sure. I like to hear a funny
and suddenly
story.
doesn't know us anymore.
I'm slowly beginning to believe you actually find it funny to wind me up.
Everyone hates me because I'm so cool.
I'm sure they don't.
Yes, they do. People say that I'm arrogant. But how should they know? I wouldn't give them time of day. And you know what beats everything?
No?
A hammer! Ha ha! Idiot.
It was nice talking to you. I really don't understand why so many people don't want to talk to trolls.
Arseholes, the lot of them. They don't want us to speak our minds.
And I think that's wrong. That's why I let you.
Yeah, but then you run down everything I say. Who made you sheriff here? This school is going downhill and has been for a long time. Ever since you and a few others came here, there's been nothing but stress.
hang
Yeah,
on
you
a
talk about
minute.
that. You're looking for something to
Isn't
wear
this
so you
your
can
first
go on
day?
your trails, right?
It didn't used to be that way. But now everything has to be politically
Oh, you did? I have to
correct.
check. You put them on your
Silenced
channel?
immediately.
I haven't
Yeah,
checked.
well,
I'll have to go check
bye-bye.
them, look at it, check them out. Nice. So what happened? Something happened while you're doing it?
The door to the magic school actually consists of several doors. One for the large creatures such as trolls, one for humans and elves and the like. And then there's one for gnomes and dwarves, and one for even smaller beings. That is supposed to symbolize that everyone is welcome in the school. But in reality, graduate mages are almost
Okay, I'm
exclusively
listening.
human. I'm the first non-human to graduate in many years. Guess that's why my door hinges squeak. I can't leave until I've completed the 3 I don't want to let the art. Those are the cobwebs the headmaster wants me to get rid of. Not only are there a lot of them, they're much too high for me. Nothing. Probably hit a hole.
That's a sandwich bag. Masking tape and old belt. Look at you. Like MacGyver.
Why work when you can do magic? The automation spell. Can I use it to make him work faster? Probably. But I don't think I should do it. Using magic to compel living creatures to do something against their will? Ugh. I didn't become a mage to do things like that.
Yeah, why not?
The tapestry's in a miserable condition. Like... The tapestry seems to be magic. At first the thread was very short, but now it's at least 4 paces long. I'll rip it off and take it with me. You can never have enough magic thread. A thin but fairly tear-resistant thread, about 1.5 dragon toes long. I could pull the thread through the hook at the end of the bone and use it as a kind of a needle. It worked! And I can even sew! Mum showed me while Dad was teaching Sydney how to weld.
Oh, nice. Ask Google's AI if there's a substance that exists at a ton of give that would bound the smoothest as to slow the shock of winning. What they say? What did Google say?
I could sew the pages into a quire later, but I still haven't found all of them. It gives you hope to know that something beautiful and peaceful has survived in this gloomy building. Ah! Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Okay, new types of foam.
Master Marcus told me everything I need to know. I just wish I wasn't. The way he looks at the moment, he could give Bertram, the world's fattest hamster, a run for his money. But he'll get back to normal. A short nap and he'll be right as rain.
Oh, nice. Hope they get back to you. One hasn't got back to me yet. I might make a video tomorrow on it. Even though I've sent them 2 emails now. They have not. It's been It's been a week now. Crazy. Where are those packs?
What's this? A gift? For Wilbur A.
Oh, nice.
Wow!
That's cool.
What is it?
I'm a magic slate.
Magic slate.
A talking slate?
The
I
iPad?
can speak, write, draw, calculate, sing, write poetry, and vibrate.
Oh, and vibrate.
And answer almost any question.
Wow! You look like you're pretty expensive.
Thank you.
And you're a gift. You're
The
mine
B's
now.
and emails.
The gift wrap and
Oh, BS,
greeting
so.
card seem to indicate that this is the
Hey,
case.
got you some
But
free
who's
sailboats.
they?
Cool.
Insufficient parameters.
Maybe Alistair, the Archmage.
Mordred,
That's
Vivian,
cool.
Leslie, Alistair, Archmage of Seastone.
He probably thought I might need some help. How nice of him. Vivian. Can you be used to play games which appear to be free at first glance, but in the long term empty your pocket and leave you destitute?
No. I am a tool and was not
Play to
designed
win,
for
pay to
unproductive
win.
activities such as games.
Too bad. I bet you're really useful.
Insufficient parameters.
So let me get this straight. I can write on you, and paint, and... Do you know any spells?
No.
Can you give me any tips on how I can do my tasks?
Unless it's about recipes. Probably not.
I like you anyway. Okay, yeah, over and out. The moment I have no questions. The moment I have no questions. The moment I have no questions.
Hey, you never know. You think it was a waste of time, but it turned out it wasn't. So cool. Maybe you'll be the next inventor of something really cool.
What does it say? The apparatus that corrupted student Allardyce. A warning to those who do not want to accept the limits of magic. It seems a student by the name of Allardyce made this apparatus and it brought him grief. I don't know why. Compared to the things lying around back home in Gnome Hole, this apparatus doesn't look particularly dangerous. What does it say? The apparatus... A warning to... The moment I have no questions. I wonder if Friedlin still likes pet food. I should buy a new package and see.
I have 2 tasks I have to do now. I have to help clean the entrance and get the kobolds, the fairy things we summoned, out of the school. Because the new headmaster's kind of a dick. He was put there by Hagatha, the one you called Hagatha, the fat blonde lady. If you remember her. Hence the title of the stream.
Master Marcus' number won't help me anymore. He's probably already on his way to his life.
Yeah. So I'm just looking around, see if I can pick up and go from there.
Oi! Stop that! He kissed a picture of the princess. Probably better if I put the book in a safe place. I saved the book of fairy tales from that annoying kobold. But maybe I can use the book to lure him into a trap. This is the desk that Chantal, the daughter of the council leader, and little Timmy share. Hard to imagine 2 students being any more different. Chantal is only Timmy though.
Nice.
This is the desk. Timmy.
Same one.
Maybe I can lure him into a trap. Hey, look! That book! Ah! I have you now! Well, sort of. Locked up in a dark place with a book of fairy tales. Time to negotiate. Hello? Can you hear me? I got nothing against you, but you have to leave the school. It's too dangerous here for you, and you're interfering with the routine. I'm going to slowly open the desktop now, and you're going to come out peacefully. Right then. Ah! Ow! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I should probably make the best of this. I'll just keep him in the pencil case where it's safe. Oh, I think he's woken up, and he's looking for trouble. This little guy's trying to get out of the pencil case. He seems to be pretty annoyed. Maybe better if I'm not the first thing he sees when the pencil case opens. A fight between a kobold and a troll could be funny, but that's not a good reason, and it might get messy.
I think the open hand might help better.
A fight between a kobold and a troll could... I'd love to know what's on the upper floors, but it's far too dangerous. A magical building that's been left on its own for 2 decades has magic seeping through the walls. Could be... No idea how to reach him up there. Well, it's not just that he's very far away, he just never stops flying around. When you summon creatures, I've read that you don't really create them, you just call them from somewhere else. I don't know where the kobolds came from, but they don't give me the impression they want to go back there soon. A fairy spell summoned the kobolds, but it doesn't say how to send them back. And why did kobolds appear when I summoned fairies? The spell worked excellently. Well, even if the fairies do look a bit strange. I think I've summoned enough of them for now, though. I don't think I'd hit him. I'm not a very good shot with a magic wand. I don't think I'd hit... Well, as long as I'm the only teacher, most of these subjects won't get taught. Maybe it was always a carnivorous plant. But then again, perhaps it adapted to its new environment to survive. Don't worry, little plant. From now on, I'll take care of you. You won't have to go hungry anymore. Ugh, that's disgusting. Oh, that smells like rotten eggs. Oh, like Grandad whenever he's eating bean soup. gonna hold my nose. That gas smells like, well, you know, gas. Luckily, that stinky cloud of gas is short-lived and quickly vanished. Got it. I have a full load of stinky gas in this bellows. That makes me a little nervous.
Stinky gas now. Not sure how to think about it.
I wanted to ask the Archmage whether good, but when he showed me the beautiful contract with the... Maybe I can find something in the roll book about this Allardyce mentioned in the note on the apparatus. Here. Despite repeated warnings, young Allardyce continued his experiments on his fire maker. To my great regret, I must say that the device works. He demonstrated it to the staff. We had to have him committed to the asylum in Arkhamstone because of his delusions and insubordination.
Like Arkham. Batman.
A wizard who invents a fire maker and then committed to an insane asylum by other wizards. I guess they didn't understand his new kind of magic back in their time, or they figured their monopoly was in danger. For a long time, wizards were the only ones allowed to make fire.
Oh, it's the fire maker. You need that.
According to the register, this is supposed to be a fire maker. Nowadays, we just buy matches. But in Allardyce's time, I guess mages still play hardball defending their firelighting monopoly. Maybe the fire maker used to work once. It certainly doesn't right now. According to the register, this is but in
I like Nathan's on bad, but I like there's the one with a K that's come out over the last couple of years. Casum? They're really good. Yeah, find them every place. I know the one grocery store down here sells them. They cash them? Sounds like K. They're good. A little more expensive. So I don't you just wait until they're on sale. So you should get Nathan's or hot dogs. Or Hebrew nationals. Whatever they are, but the cash them ones are probably the best. These down here. You talk about brands you can buy in the store. Kasum? K-A-S. If you have to look them up.
Right then. If this gas isn't flammable, then I just don't know.
Yeah.
Done! The machine is refueled.
There's a bunch of different ones. I just know Nathan's, Hebrew National, and then like kosher, and then the one I like, the Kasum. It's Kashem, or I don't know what it is, something.
Here we go. I am Master of Fire. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. gas burns with a nice steady flame, and because it burns, it no longer smells.
I did have boards. Let's see.
That's a good start. However, I can't light the wood directly. I mean, it's dry, but not dry enough to burn easily. That won't help with no fire burning. No! Books should be read and not burned. I could probably lose 1 or 2 sheets from my loose leaf binder. Paper, wood. Now the only thing missing is fire. Do you by any chance have a match, Headmaster Block?
You are a trained mage, Professor. The fire spell is part of your basic training.
Yes, of course.
Or were there some gaps in your education about which I should be informed?
No, everything's fine. I'll just go get my wand. Crap! I have no idea how to conjure up fire.
Okay, Here's another picture. I'll make it bigger than I can do it that way. Okay, yeah, not bad. I think I just had the beef ones. I don't know. I know they've always made different ones. But they're pretty good. Yeah. A little more expensive. Yeah, there's no byproducts, no fillers, no artificial flavor. So you can blame me if you don't like them. They have the old time ones too. They have beef and pork. A bunch of different ones. I think I said the beef ones. That's all I've had. And jumbo. And yeah. I might have had old time beef ones. You had the regular beef ones, old time beef ones, but they're pretty good. Put them on your keto hot dog buns.
Broomball originally went by a different name. It was played on broom, but there were legal complications.
I got the fire.
I don't know exactly why the council leader left the brochures lying here. First they wanted to base eligibility to vote on size, and then they said weight should be... In the end, they agreed on a minimum age. However, there are still arguments because rats, undead children, and other minorities can never vote. A little ash, but also some unburned waste. Here's a sheet of paper. Another book page. I'll take it with me. Still missing a few pages, but if I'm lucky, I'll find them all and can save a book. Looks like someone wanted to start a fire and burn the book pages. Lucky for me, they failed.
Fire.
I don't think that will burn well. At least not as well as paper. The paper would burn quickly, but I need to know what I want to do with it first. I don't think that will burn well. Ooh, a nice flame. But how do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room?
Oh no, I used it in this fire maker thing to make fire. Now I just figure a way how to bring the flame to the fireplace.
The paper would burn quickly, but I need to know what I want to do with it first. At the moment, I have no questions.
So I'm trying to figure that out.
I don't think that will burn well. The paper would burn quickly, but I need to know what I want to do with it first. Ooh, a nice flame. But how do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room?
Missing something.
Maybe I'll find another entry on Allardyce. Yes, here, bit earlier. Today I made a disturbing discovery. Young Allardyce, very gifted but also nonconformist, was making drawings of an apparatus. This apparatus could start a fire without magic. Of course, I took the paper away from him and showed it to the headmaster.
Yeah, we're trying to
He
when you do
ordered
need a
doings of
fire to
detention in
do
the
it though.
dungeon and added the drawing to the offender's file.
Okay, so it's... You have to go to the files. We're gonna write, you can actually walk through the fire, but you have to make a fire first to be able to transport to the fireplace.
Allardyce, Albert. He seems to be an excellent student. There are many entries about improper interjections and questions. Oh, what's this? A fire maker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology.
And the lady, Hagatha, hired that troll to help him, but of course he did that to sabotage. He doesn't want to do any work, the troll.
Use the fire maker to destroy its own plans? I don't think so. I'm not a real expert on irony or that kind of thing.
What?
Use the fire maker to destroy its own plans? I don't think so. I'm not a real expert on irony or that kind of thing. A fire maker? You fill it with flammable gas. Ooh, a nice flame. But how do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room? The paper would burn quickly, but I need to know what I want to do with it first. Use the fire maker to... don't think that will burn well. At least not as well as paper. Use the fire maker to destroy its own plans? I don't think so. I'm not a real expert on irony or that.
Nothing here.
How can I ever get the hall cleaned up? And by, 72 o'clock? Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
He's a happy guy.
Headmaster Block wants to get rid of the kobolds.
Didn't tell me.
But he did tell me, and I want you to help me.
Want whatever you want.
I know why you don't want to help. You can't. You're neither smart enough nor fast enough to catch the kobold.
I can do anything better than you can, that's for sure. But I don't have to prove anything to you.
Never mind. I like the kobolds. To be honest, I'm actually even proud of them.
Yeah, I've seen better.
Yeah, however, it would make me really angry if someone scared the kobolds off.
Huh? You talking to me?
Why you like that?
Like what?
So unfriendly, destructive, and such an arse.
Troll's troll.
Things can't go on
I
like
guess
this.
so.
Is that all you want? Just to be a right pain in the arse all your life? Someone who just annoys others without ever lifting a finger?
Blah, 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 blah. What is it? Finally notice your own stupidity?
You...
Want to apologise? Ha! Loser.
That was a waste.
Yeah, we're the one kobold.
That kobold seems pretty adventurous. He was the first to slip out of the classroom and now he's just buzzing around.
Gonna wait for him to go by or something. He's up here.
Bye!
Oh, we got him. Nice. Well, the kobolds are gone.
I don't know.
Just save before I forget. Okay, so nothing here. Look at the spider webs.
am I supposed to get up there to remove the coal? Like most gnomes,
We came back.
no idea how to reach him up there. Well, it's not just that he's very far away.
You know, he came back in. Should close the door. I know he comes back in.
Bye. That's it. I locked him out.
Nice. We got it. That's what I had to do. Okay. That's that. There's not much else you can do. There's something in here. There was three. There was two in the entrance and one in his classroom, which we got. So, well, the one we still have. We still have them in the pencil case.
Paper, wood. Should I misuse the broom on display to sweep out the entrance hall? I mean, a broom is a broom, right?
Oh, I know that.
Unfortunately, I can't open the display case. It's locked, and I don't have a key. The display case can't be opened like that.
Magic.
Could I... Is he working for the school? Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
Why do so many of the notes on your desk have a small hole in the middle?
That's airmail. You spike the message on the beak of a homing pigeon. Not an optimal method. First, one obviously has a hole in the paper, and secondly, the pigeons are constantly flying into cliffs.
I think there's a simpler solution.
And that would be?
You could simply write the letters directly onto the pigeons themselves. As long as the pigeons are white and the ink black, the text should be clearly visible.
Not a bad idea at all. But it would make the archiving more difficult.
Records seem to be very important to you.
Order is very important. Records are a tool to that end.
I have a loose leaf binder for spells.
Commendable. Maybe you can do something with
There's
this.
no idea what to write on the dove, on the pigeon.
There is no room for a spell in my files. Archive it, Mr. Weathervane.
Gladly. I met the caretaker, Troll.
I know what you want to say. I'm not enthusiastic about it myself. Trolls are sullen, slow, and rude. But what
Imagine
can
getting
I
a
do?
pigeon
They
with
have a
stuff, white pigeon with all
stranglehold
kinds of words on it. How do you
janitorial
read
we
it?
must live with it. Still, we were able to negotiate a good contract.
And you had to have it sit down and write it,
do you mean?
to archive it.
Paragraph 1, Section 1. The troll is not allowed to speak with any school employee or student unless explicitly requested.
About those tasks.
Yes?
All kobolds have been driven off, as far as I can tell.
Good job, then. How did the vermin actually get in here?
Maybe they're in town on business and got lost?
Some joker must have summoned them. Or the Archmage. Probably wants me to look bad in my new job. Luckily, I was able to contain the kobold plague.
Well, actually, it was me.
Certainly. But who ordered you to do it?
If I have to clean the hall, is there anything I can use to do it with?
The caretaker troll was supplied accordingly. Ask him.
He doesn't want to give me anything.
You are a professor. He is a janitor. Assert yourself.
The cobwebs in the hall are a long way up.
And?
You may not have noticed, but I'm a rather average-sized gnome.
That is no excuse. Get to work.
I haven't had any luck finding the library yet.
I hope you're not relying on luck in your endeavors. What is your strategy for looking for the room?
Oh, he was looking for the library. They were also looking for the school library. It went missing. I don't know how a whole school library goes missing, but it went missing.
So,
you do that.
A spell. Someone has written a note in the margin. Headmaster Pinkerton, this spell is currently circulating throughout the school. It opens tabs, knots, loops, and the like. By now, there is hardly a student or teacher in this school who still has their pants around their waists and not their ankles. We need to stop this immediately. It seems magic isn't always limited to serious things. I don't think that'll work. The spell opens loops, straps, hooks, and eyes, things like that. But I can try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks. The display case can't be opened like that. It's locked. As correct and meticulous as Blocky, but I don't think anyone would notice a difference. At the moment, I have no questions. Archmage Alistair's magic slate. I like it. Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
Headmaster Block has ordered you to give me some of the cleaning supplies.
Right.
So, you're doing it?
Of course.
Then give them to me.
Oh, sure.
You're making fun of me, right?
No.
No matter what I do, you're not going to give me anything to use to tidy up, right?
Course I will.
I'm going to get a broom myself. I have to go. Absolutely not! He pounded the other cobble to mush. I don't want anything bad to happen to my little wing friend. I'm not burning any magic spells. They're very valuable and I don't know all that. Master Marcus told. I just wish I wasn't in.
Nothing else in here. The flame and then.
Wow, this isn't dust and dirt. It's like the funk of 40,000 years. It's rock art. As if thousands of feet have trampled it into the floor. Even though no one's been here for 20 years. Or at least as far as I know. How can I ever get the hall cleaned up? And by, 72 o'clock? Should I miss... unfortunately I can't open the display.
Open that up somehow.
I don't think that'll work, but I can try. As I suspected, I could sew the pages into a quiet. Could I... The display case can't...
Talk to him again, maybe?
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes? Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
Yes?
No, it's
Oh,
no.
nothing. So,
You do.
Armadillo. Armadillo was expelled. It turned out that he was an armadillo in a penguin suit with a sign that said "Moo." Okay, now that's just weird.
No, these already.
Hiker Granger. Despite repeated warnings, Witch Hiker is still using the school's Palantir to make long-distance calls.
You get that broom.
One of the dots is circled in black ink. A few lines lead away from the Seastone Mage School. If this fireplace is connected to the library fireplace, I might be
Yeah, you're
able
right,
to
Chris.
use it to get in.
Yeah. Sort of get the fire going. How do I get? I need the.
Should I? The moment I have no questions. Nothing. Probably hit a hole. If I find a couple of old coins here in the school, who do they belong to?
The heirs of the original owner. If they are not found, the state. Possibly also the school, although that depends on the circumstances.
So they wouldn't belong to me?
Absolutely not.
Well, it was just a kind of general interest question, really. Few old coins. They must have been underwater for a long time. You can hardly see the detail. The little fella would certainly provide a good distraction. But right now, I've no reason to distract the old block in the mud. But right now, I've no...
Need the keys.
The moment, I have no question. But right now...
Try to do it, but it doesn't work.
I don't think that'll work. The spell opens loops, straps, hooks, and eyes. Things like that. But I can try. As I suspected.
Should be simple. Must be missing something.
Use the fire maker. I wonder if Friedlin still likes...
I've talked to everybody. Nothing these.
The moment, I have no questions.
There's nothing in here. Why in front of me? I just don't know what I'm looking at.
I can't leave until I've completed. I don't want to let the. Absolutely not.
What am I missing?
The display case can't be opened like that. Could I? Could I? Should?
This is some of the ones I missed, but I looked at these before.
Axel A. Aronson. Axel cannot pay his school fee. Beaverus Deepwood. Beaverus tried to turn wood. Brian became the youngest student. He teleported himself.
I did these already.
Bernison of High Wind Lake managed to collapse the south wing of the school by sneezing. Daniel A. Kershaw.
Gotta check to see.
Daniel conjured himself a magical forest and has not been. Disaster. D. His last essay on the. Elmar's father, the royal executioner. Looks as if a few pages were ripped out here.
Oh, here we go.
Fluffy Foffofoff. Fluffy transformed pure gold into a taste. Friederika Sillybottom as a. Ingemoff, despite. Yoda Green No. Magic Strong. Lennart the Akagamic. Lennart the Akagamic, genius of the buttons,
Oh,
mage
major
of the
keys.
has broken more brains than hearts. Most recently his own brain, which earned him a private suite in the Arkhamstein Asylum. Lennart the Levin from the Gifted Fire and Water Mage. Marcel Makes-a-Lot. Marcel summons Marco intentionally uses
Yeah, I did this one
words
already.
like
That's why I see it again.
and because he believes it would be too embarrassing
Could
to
be
write it down here.
sensitive ears, cause
Mario Mushroom. Mario jumps on other people's heads, lights them on fire.
I've done this
and
one
then
before
calls
too.
the whole
I looked at
thing
most of them before.
non-violent. Mark of the South. Lord Mark of the Southlands yesterday. Movie Van Grove. Movie Van Grove transformed the. Omadomadil. Omadom was okay. Pabba the Great. Pabba the Great, the only student. Percy Smith. Percy detonated a stink bomb. The students never ran.
Did this
Peter,
one already.
the Hunters Guild. It seems the grub. Serena Derpmancer. Serena discovered a completely
check.
new kind of magic.
Yeah, I think I do. I already looked at it though. Oh, with all the student files. I guess that's it. Yeah.
Master Marcus's number won't help me anymore. He's probably already on his way to his live role-playing game.
I'm not sure I'm supposed to. Done that before though, it didn't come up unless I missed something. He says needs to figure something out.
I'll tear a sheet from the notepad into strips. They should do to get the fires.
Oh,
out
now
of
it
the place.
works. Wonder why it didn't
Just
work
give it a try.
before. That's weird. Because I did it before.
Now, hurry!
Jeez Louise. Thank you, Chris. Oops.
Done.
I did that before. It wouldn't tell me what it said. I need to fix something
Now
with the
come on.
light.
Burn.
Maybe I had to
Did
get
you
the.
say something, Professor
Maybe I had to
Weasley?
get the cobalt out first. Maybe wasn't able
Just
to
about to summon fire with
do one thing
my
at a time.
magic skills. Oh, fire! Come here.
Nice.
Careful, Professor. Don't burn the whole tower down around you.
Sorry. The result was great, but
I appreciate that because I kept trying to use it before. It wasn't going. This is a game though. You kind of have to keep trying things because sometimes it doesn't work. You have to keep trying. It's very strange.
A lovely fire. You can already feel the room getting warmer. But the heat is just a positive side effect. The fire will take me to the missing library. A lovely fire. You can all, but the heat is. The fire's large enough without the bellows. The fireplace here in the staff room is connected to the fireplace in the missing library. The library is represented by the symbols owl, worm, and rat. I need fire, fireplace travel powder, and a little luck. This could be my way into the library. The display case can't be opened like that. I don't really know what the clock wants to tell me, but there's so much to discover. A lovely fight, but the heat. The little, but right. The fireplace here in the stack. I need fire, fireplace travel powder, and a little
Fireplace
luck.
travel
This could be my
powder.
way into the library.
We have fireplace travel. We talk to him. Let's talk to him.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes. Yeah.
About the fireplace map over there.
Yes.
It shows several fireplaces in the school.
Of course. Large and important buildings can have more than just one access to the fireplace travel network.
One of them seems to be in the missing library.
Good thinking, Weathervane. Get to the bottom of it.
I'm already on it. But even if the fireplace was still reachable, don't you need a special magic powder to use the network?
True. You need some extremely rare and valuable fireplace travel powder. Only high-ranking civil servants receive small amounts of it.
Thank you.
Weathervane, aren't you listening? Only
I had to
high-ranking
stick the
civil
cobalt
servants
on 'em.
get some for personal use.
But I thought I was supposed to find the missing library.
Of course, but without wasting my fireplace travel
I'm supposed to
powder.
find it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, nothing.
Hmm?
So,
You do that.
haha, time for a little distraction. Hopefully this'll get Blocky's attention.
So that would be the next... Go away! Did you see that, Weathervane? The insolence! Unbelievable! The things one must put up with here.
Appalling, Headmaster.
There we go. Yeah, kinda wish, but I can't.
Well, this should be interesting. The flames have turned green and the fire is suddenly cool. I guess it worked. It's not a normal fire anymore. It's cool and can take me anywhere on the Fireplace Travel Network.
Into the fire.
I guess I just have to think of the symbols that are painted on the plan next to the library fireplace. Owl, worm, and rat. Owl, worm, and rat.
Hey, we found it.
Wow! Wherever the missing library is, I'm inside it now.
What was that?
Huh? Hello?
What is it? What does it want here?
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. Who is speaking?
It's scary. It should not be here.
Ooh. Right here in the head of the book. Oh, it's talking books. Like the Page Master movie.
What the?
It's trying to break loose. Help! It has awakened. What does it want?
Would you mind letting me get up? It's pretty uncomfortable here.
Haha, never.
But at some point you'll have to let me get up.
Is that possible?
What?
That we, sooner or later, have to let him get up?
No idea.
The answer to your question is,
Okay. Okay, I'll just lie here for now.
huh, exactly. Like,
I'm not being funny, but you seem to be pretty confused to me.
confused? Ha! We are, we're books. We know everything.
All right then. So come on, tell me. What type of books are you?
Well, me? Well, I'm a big, fee book. And my comrade here is, Thingy.
I am you write words in it and explain them.
Dictionary?
Yeah, a written word explanation book.
There's something pretty weird here. How about we try and figure out what's going on here? What do you reckon?
You can't trust it.
We don't know what it is. It is not a book.
I say we throw it out the window so that its leaves are scattered to the four winds.
I think you're right. It has its own thoughts, and that is not a good thing. I think.
Never could have your own thoughts, right?
Well, I think you're getting a little bit carried away with yourselves.
Careful! It's tearing itself loose. Woo!
Oh, loose. Godzilla.
It's coming right for us. What a monster!
Look, you, I won't hurt you, but something really weird is going on here, and I am not gonna let you throw me out the window.
Make it go away. We don't like it.
We know it not. It scares us.
Nasty hobbit!
A note.
A note? This is a spell. I think it's even... Yes! The fire spell! The most important spell of all to a mage! I finally have it!
Oh, there you go.
If it weren't so scary here, the library could be a really nice place. I think it once was. You don't see doilies anywhere else in the school.
Don't there's doilies anymore.
Not sure this desk was meant for students. It might have belonged to the librarian. Looking at the tools, a large part of the work must have been the care and repair of books.
Does it sound good, by the way? I never really checked.
Another book page. I'll take it with me. Oh, this book is in worse
Oh,
than
that's
poor
good.
condition.
Thank you.
The glue has given up the ghost and now several pages are missing. Here's one of the pages. I'll take it with me. If I could repair the book, that might convince the other books that I mean them no harm. I would have to sew the missing pages together and then glue them to the book spine.
Dum-de-doodle-oo.
Huh? Do you know anything about book repair?
I know everything.
It's a tab.
You have to sew the pages together, right? A few at a time.
Correct. The so-called quires.
And these quires are then glued to the book?
Correct. For which you need wheat starch paste.
I don't have any of that.
Alternatively, alchemically manufactured adhesives or some natural products, such as troll snot.
Oh, troll snot made this troll sneeze.
Troll
invention.
snot?
Correct. Troll snot forms the basis
It's
of
always
many
something.
industrial adhesives.
Thank you for this valuable and somewhat disgusting information. Cheers. If I could I would have to jelly glowfish usually only survive a few years if nobody looks after them. Perhaps the books fed them so they wouldn't have to live here in total darkness. I could sew the pages into a quire later, but I still haven't found all of them. Empty. Everything that might once have been in there seems to be spread across the desk. I need wood for a fireplace, and instead of burning books or a shelf, I'd rather have something that no one seems to use.
Good.
It would be better if the headmaster never finds out about this. Ignifaxius ignisfero. I'm slowly getting the hang of this.
What did it do?
It summoned the Red Devourer.
This wall, this arch, it looks like a door belongs here, but there's only a wall. It's almost as if this room was hiding from the world. Or was it forgotten? I think the library goes even further up there. One can hardly see anything because it's so dark, and I don't see a ladder or a stairway that would lead up there. If the librarian wasn't some sort of monkey, I mean an ape, I don't know how he'd get up there. The books have all retreated to the shelves. I don't know. Listen, I won't hurt you. I've been looking for you. You and the library should come back to the school.
Make it go away.
It scares us.
But I won't hurt you.
Go.
Individual sheets aren't going to get me far here. I have to use a needle and thread to sew all of the pages. could sew the pages into a quire later, but I still haven't found all of them. Wouldn't that be terrible? To be locked in a library and not... I wonder if the books were always alive, or were they brought to life because of this place? And shouldn't books be terribly wise creatures? Why are the ones here so simple-minded? Did you make the library disappear? Do you know how to make it reappear?
It should leave us alone.
Maybe we can help each other. One hand washes the other.
It wants to wash us, so the last bit of ink will blur. Oh!
Oh, humanity.
No, talking isn't helping it.
Take a look.
That's strange. The writing is very pale and fuzzy. It's almost as if... I have to get used to these living books. That was the last of the fireplace travel powder, but I think it was enough.
The headmaster.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes? Yes?
I was in the library. It's fine, more or less.
Really? Where is it?
Well, it's not easy to get into. You just need a little bit of magic.
Unfortunately, that is unacceptable. The library is a room like every other room in this building, and it has to live with the fact that staff and students may want to enter it in the conventional manner. Through the
At least not missing a
door.
bathroom. That would be really.
But how? I do not care how. Get the room back, Professor. And then I can finally return this loose page to where it belongs.
What I wanted to... That note you have there, it looks like a page from a book.
Yes, indeed. It's an incomplete travelogue. The traveler, apparently a researcher, speaks of a country called Laputa. The arts, sciences, languages, and crafts are revolutionary. Very exciting concepts, but unfortunately, the book is incomplete.
If you give me the page, I might be able to find the rest of the book for you.
Thank you. I'd like the whole story. I'm sure the tale will end well and will serve as a role model for us.
Last page.
Take it.
Ta! So, I'll get back to work then.
You do that.
All right, now I'll sew the 7 together. Done! A beautiful new quire for a book.
I need to paste stuff.
A finely crafted white doily.
Wait to troll sneeze.
But pretty.
Oops, nope.
At the moment, I have no questions. Look here, isn't it pretty? That's not true. Got it from my grandmother. It's an heirloom.
Oh, so you're gonna blow his nose in it?
means a
That's
lot
probably
to
what he's gonna
me.
do. He'll blow his nose. Yep. So we get the snot.
Thank you for showing it to me.
Thank you.
Ha-ha! I tricked you. I wanted your snot in the cloth.
Oh, wow. You're so great. Snot. Nutjel.
Better to use the glue with the spine. Otherwise, I'd make a gross, sticky mess.
All coming together. Bazinga.
All right. I'll smear a little troll snot along the spine. Ugh. And then I'll carefully glue the choir in. Done. As good as new. I attempted to rise, but was not able to stir. For, as I happened to lie on my back, I found my arms and legs were strongly fastened on each side to the ground. The same was the case with my very long and thick hair. I likewise felt several slender ligatures across my body, from my armpits to my thighs.
Where's this
I could
going?
only look upwards. The sun began to grow hot, and the light offended my eyes.
You can read me?
Well, of course. You are actually one of my favorite books.
Read on.
You mean you can?
Books cannot read. We have to be read. When no one reads us, our stories fade and we forget who we are.
Oh, that is so sad.
That is kind of sad.
I would
Need to
love
read more
help
books.
you
Everyone
all,
needs to read
but
more
I have
books.
so much to do, and I can't possibly read you all.
A lot of books when you go
Reading
back
books
to
is
it. I need
ancient
to read.
magic. You can travel to foreign places, the past and the future.
That's so true.
What does that mean?
There's always time for a good book.
That is true.
Okay then.
Wow, I just have time. I just never find the time.
Me, pick me.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Bibliophile.
Wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. That was
Hey,
great.
it's fine.
I'm going to repeat that as soon as possible.
We did it. Now I just clean this place
What
up.
did I do? And
Not
how long was
impressed.
I gone?
Not long enough.
There's one more thing. I had to still clean the. Still have to clean the entrance.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes.
About those tasks.
Yes.
The library's back, and the entrance can be found, funnily enough, in the entrance hall.
Understood.
That was a job pretty well done, right?
Do you want praise every time you are successful in doing something
come
for
on,
which
it's a
you
time.
are paid?
Yes, please.
No.
Now I have to clean the entrance.
What I wanted to... So,
I'm supposed to clean the. Still need to get that bloom.
wow! It looks like this library has finally returned to life.
Nice.
Oh, what happened to these books?
A sad story. Their fate was sealed by the leaky roof.
Well, maybe I can fix them.
It's too late for that. Correct
That's why we should help them before they're destroyed.
Oh, no, not this again. We've already been through all this. The book friend hasn't got time for silliness.
Time is irrelevant. You are irrelevant.
The books are ruined, and there's nothing we can do to change that.
Oh, the books are right. The friends are all rotten and mouldy. Even the moment, I have no questions. Hello?
Wilbur, I've been waiting for you for a long time.
You've been waiting for me?
Of course, for many years, since way back then.
But I don't think I've ever seen you before.
You didn't. Of course you have. Many years in the past. It just hasn't happened yet.
Who are you?
Call me Emmett. Emmett, the Book of Time Travel. Alternatively, Emmett the Scatterbrain. I know everything there is to know about time travel.
Captain Nate traveled back in time. He had an amulet from the Archmage.
He did.
But our bewildered friend here thinks you can just zip around the time stream without the use of any magic at all. Just into the past. The future isn't written yet. Have you never heard of the word paradox? Eh?
If it were possible, we could save those poor books from being soaked through. And how exactly does this all work? Time travel without magic, I mean.
Why, how all journeys with books work. You read about a time, imagine it, and then, great Scott, you're there.
It's Scott.
Hey presto, tra-la-la.
Back to the Future.
It's that simple. Precisely. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be telling you about it.
It can't hurt to try. Send me to the past.
Are you absolutely certain? The past is a strange place.
Tell me about it.
Well, listen. And the world was the same, and yet different.
What
Oh.
is this?
It's like an old school computer game. 2D graphics. Wow. That's still the same though.
The books are still rotten. I mean, already rotten. I haven't gone back far enough. Apart from everything looking so strange, not much has changed in the library. Just a few more books and a little less dust, that's all. There's no trace of the librarian at this point in time either. I'd love to see what the rest of the school looks like right now. But I'm just here to save the books, and there are more than enough things that need doing back in my time. Hello? Can you still talk?
What do you mean, still?
We've always been able to speak. We are living books. And you are?
Wilbur. From the future.
Naturally.
Tell me. Those books in the corner there, how long have they been like that?
A tragic story. A few years ago, somebody was supposed to repair a hole in the roof, but they forgot.
That's why I'm here. I just don't think I've traveled back far enough.
You don't say.
A book about time travel sent me here. Where is it?
He never shut his flap about his crazy theories, so we took care of it.
Why does everything suddenly look so strange in here?
Strange? What do you mean? strange.
It's never looked any different.
But it did. In my time, it was all much sharper and somehow more detailed.
Oh, so things look sharper in the future.
Yes, it feels a little harder.
Lily went to the past.
Have you suffered a knock to the head recently, my young friend? Perhaps you should consult a medicus.
I'm just gonna take a little look around here.
Please yourself.
Here's a few broadhead nails. Maybe for nailing books with wooden covers. I'll take a few. Burying a book underneath its peers. How could you? What the others did to you wasn't very nice.
Books are very stubborn. Once you've written something in them, it's very difficult to change their mind.
The books are already rotten. If I want to save them, I'll have to go even further into the past.
Further? Into the past?
Of course. You sent me here from the future.
Then it worked! I always knew it would!
Send me a few more years into the past. Please.
How do I do that?
Well, you tell me about the past, and I imagine exactly what it was like.
I see. All right then. A few years ago.
Can't imagine what it's gonna look like now. It'll be even like an older PC game. Whoa, yes it does. Oh my goodness. Now definitely Monkey Island vibes. There's no sound either. 'Cause that's how it used to be. I can't hear myself. What do you mean you can't hear yourself? What I'm saying? I've been shot dumb. It's nonsense. If you're mute, how can we talk to each other? I don't know. I don't know. Toolbox. Sorry, chase unreliable workman. It does. It's really cool. They have a lot. I think they really did like the LucasArts games. They've mentioned Monkey Island before a few times. I think it's really cool. But hard to read. Strength is born calmness and hectic friend. But the roof, the hoe, God. Don't move away, that white spark. Boy, place like a distance from the fireplace. I can't open it. There you go. There we go. Library and library. Fat man and Dungarees sleep in front of a blazing fireplace. Oh my god, now it's gone. Now I can't even back in time. That is old. This is really old school. What should we do, Chris? You're a brightly lit library. A fat man and Dungarees sleep in front of a blazing fireplace. The stink old of alcohol hangs heavy in the air. Do you look at, talk to, use, or take? This takes me back. You gotta use your imagination. Let's look at the man. Always start with look, yeah. Look. Look at the library, the workman, or the old books. Let's look at the old workman, I guess. Snoring man with stubble on his chin wears dirty dungarees with some empty wine bottles beside him, and there's a strap with a key hanging around his neck. Take the key. Try to undo the knot in the leather strap, but it's too tight and loose. I can't tie the knot. I can't put the strap over his head either. I can just barely. Oh, use. Go with the cord. Oh, some impressive magic. Knot in the trap, trunk man's neck undone. The key slips in the strap and sits right on top of the man's fat belly. I'll take the key. Take the key from the man's fat belly. Hold up in the air triumphantly. Got it. There we go. See, we did it. I never played except Shogun. I haven't played too many text-only games. I mean, I've seen them, but I never really played them, to be honest with you. My time was more the LucasArts, the one before this, the one after this. This had graphics. Very pixel graphics. Talk to yourself. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a wall of tar paper. No that, but no two. There's a wall of tar paper. I feel Workman is probably well organized. Take the roofing paper. Right, you take the heavy wood paper out to your medicine. Very nice. Your books. Well, you look at the old booksman system, you could say that. Looking now far from the roof, you bought the roof we made today. Good man. Always just a wash. Everything to be done in a hurry. But these does get done. Ah, Workman does know you better whistle in the end if you calm and plan precisely. Oh, the Shogun? Nice. Always look like this, dear. Always look. More colorful, you're obsessed to read, but you should want to see other things. I wonder if kids today would play this game, even though it has this. Yep. Okay, here we go back. As soon as I need hammer though. Alrighty then. Just stay here. should stay here. What, I should stay there for life, you mean? What are you talking about?
What's this? Dear Wilbur. Hey, a message from the time travel book. Shortly after you traveled back to your time, I left the library. There's a lot out there to discover. Time travel must be possible.
You think, why should I stay there?
Magic and outside of a magical library. Don't you agree? I want to thank you for everything, book friend, for saving those curmudgeonly old books. Above all, for giving me a topic, nay, even more, a passion. Take this gift as thanks. May it always keep your clever head dry. Wow! What a stylish hat!
Oh, the side quest. Nice. Can I put the hat on? Oh, nostalgic. There we go. Look at my paper hat. Oh, I got a paper hat. So that didn't mean anything. I didn't have to do that at all. It was just something to do, I guess. It was nostalgic, but I think it's time to move on. Still have to figure out how to clean the entrance.
I don't...
Kind of cool that it's kind of cool that these extra side quests in this one. With the elf princess, there was that fishing we kept doing. She got that hat, and in this one we did the book thing. Now we have a paper hat. Not as cool as the fishing hat, but it'll do. So I'm supposed to clean.
Wow, this isn't dust and dirt. It's like even though no one's been in.
Yeah, kind of a downgrade. But I guess it's a special thing. You can't get it unless you do the side quest of the book. I guess that book thing wasn't something you had to do. So we must have everything we need. I just don't know what we're missing. We have to open up that trophy case. I don't know how to open up the trophy case. Display case.
Should I misuse the broom on...
Something I'm missing.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
What do you mean, in this game? Though I guess so. My first time doing it, so I'm guessing. It was just a side quest thing, I guess. It was worth it. It was only, I think it was the only way to see that, so I think it was worth it. So it was pretty cool. I thought I had to do it for the story, but it wasn't. It was just a side quest. Maybe that's why it's a paper hat, 'cause it's like old school.
Yeah.
You odd.
Okay, you have to open this up, but how do you open up the case?
I wonder if Friedlin still likes pet food. I should buy a new package and see. I think I've summoned enough of them for now, though. At the moment, I have no questions.
How do they open up this display case? I need a key. I'm missing something somewhere. That's in there.
I can't leave until I've... I don't want to...
I've been in this school all for longer than the few hours I've been here. think I have an idea what you have to do. You have to get that broom. I use this spell, almost like Fantasia, make the broom do its own thing, and it'll go clean up the place. But I need to get the broom from the display case. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Nothing in here. Nothing here. So, back to square one. Where do we go? Looked at everything here, there's nothing here. So this place is gone.
For opening tabs, knots, loops, and the like.
And that trolley has one eye. And let's see. Oh no, I'll put that back on. Nothing I'm missing. Something I'm not using, right?
Bellows. I won't go into details now, but when one pressing the handles together forces the air out of the tip. Took me a while to figure that out, but I've got the hang of it now. The fire's large enough. I'm not burning in. They're very valuable, and I...
No, not doing that. Where's the...
Better not. I'm sure the drawings on this page...
Okay, I think I am. I want to figure this out myself, but this don't know what I need to look for. Open
the
this
display
case.
case can't be opened like that. It's locked. Could I...
Use this.
I don't think that'll work, but I can try. As I suspected, the display case can't be opened like that. Could I... The display... I don't think that'll work, but I can try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks.
Yeah, right, really.
The fire looks perfectly normal again. It doesn't matter. I can enter... It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, let's go. Yeah, the library.
A great team. I didn't read all of the books, but it was as if they were all... The text came back black. Old but not rotten. They don't know that they would have rotted, but... Hello, friends.
He who from the world retires, void of hate is blessed.
Ah,
Wilbur, friend!
come on.
It is a kingly act to assist the fallen.
You seem to all be...
Oh, we have so many...
Tomorrow, I'll bring...
And we could use...
At last, the door to the library's reappeared. Things are going to get a lot livelier around here.
Oh, let's hope so. We don't want the library to be so ashamed of us that it hides again.
Is that why it disappeared?
You have a new company division, by the way. Is that what you were telling? You Star Product, is that what you were... Is that how you got the free samples?
You said earlier that you need the students. What for?
You experienced it yourself. Books that are no longer read lose their power. They fade. They're forgotten. Our ideas and our knowledge only stay alive for as long as we're read.
That's true.
Are all you books alive then?
These star
No,
products.
even here there are books that cannot emanate magic. Some books stay dead, no matter how often you read.
Oh, I had a math book in I gotta go.
Goodbye, Wilbur.
Whatever. And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that I called, sir, deliver me.
Aha! A suitable book. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. And you? Who are you?
From the... Sir...
Aha! And you? Who are you?
From... Sir...
Aha! A suit... And you?
Sir...
Aha! And you? Who are you?
From the spirit, sir...
Aha! What is this? Laws of Avantasia. Hello? Are you alive? You're not going to bite my finger off if I open you, right? In Bracken, men are forbidden by law from giving their wives a nasty look on Sundays. In Belzing, women are forbidden to wear fake moustaches if said wearing could incite temple visitors to laughter. Strange laws. What else have our legislators come up with? In Shindula, men and women over 18 years are prohibited by law from opening their mouths while smiling if doing so would reveal more than one missing tooth. Oh, come on. No one could really... In Seastone, public employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters. I take it all back. This book is coming with me. A law book full of crazy laws. One of them says that vertically challenged government employees cannot be forced to work at heights. I like that one.
Oh,
could be helpful.
that could be useful. Get him. All these little things you look for.
Headmaster, have a look at this.
What do you have?
Heaps of old laws and regulations.
Indeed. Fantastic.
Do you think they're still valid?
But of course. As long as the law was not formally repealed, it has the same validity as the day it was adopted.
One of the laws says that government employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters.
Veritably.
And yet you want me to remove the cobwebs in the hall, the cobwebs on the 5-meter high ceiling.
Oh, of course. Professor
Yay.
Weathervane, I wish to formally apologize. I should not have asked you to perform such a task. I did not know the law.
Ignorance is no excuse. But I forgive you. Can we then consider the task of removing the cobwebs off the list?
But of course. Please, leave the book here with me.
Oh, so that's what
An
we're
old
cleaning.
code of laws can be of great help in building a new order.
Wasn't expecting that. I leave then.
I can't leave until I've complete. I don't want to let the...
Oh, so I still need to get the floors done though.
I'm happy I don't have to worry about them anymore. You just have to know your rights.
Gotta talk to him again, maybe.
Excuse me, headmaster.
Yeah. Yes. Hmm?
So,
I still have to go. I thought it was over. That was done.
could I...
How did I get in here then? I'm back to square one. Like I did it, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Everything else done by that.
And you? Who are you?
Nothing. He said he pays me, so.
That I call, sir.
Aha! A suitable book. The sword.
Why is that one fair to do something with that?
The moment I've... And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that I called, sir, deliver me.
Aha! A suitable book. The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
What am I supposed to do with that? Pick it up. Let's do something.
And
sir.
Aha! Hello, friends.
Wilbur.
No. He didn't pay me anything. I already get paid. He's making me do this on top of everything.
The spirits that I called.
Aha!
So this is a plan. I feel like that's something important, but no, no. Hmm.
How can I ever get the hall clean?
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Now I'm supposed to go in here and do something. I have to open this case. But how do you open up the case?
I wonder if Friedley...
Am I missing something? There's nothing here. This is the case. The broom. We need the broom. I don't know how to open the case. It doesn't have a lock spell, and it has something to open.
For opening tabs, knots, loops, and the like.
No, yeah, he has one, but there's one in here too. You have to decide how to get it, unlock it. Every time I think we're gonna do something, we find something else to do. But we solve something else, but I haven't solved the opening a display case. Might need some help. Need a hint. There's nothing else to do. It's probably very simple.
The display case can't be open like that.
You give me a hint, I appreciate it. I'll take it, 'cause I don't know. I pretty much did. I did a pretty good job trying to figure this out today, mostly myself. So I always use a hint. You know, I can't talk to him anymore. Can't do that. He won't let me talk to him anymore.
I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good.
Yeah, any help's appreciated. A little tip, a little hint. Everything else done, so try stare right in the face.
I don't think that'll work. The spell opens loops, straps. I could try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks.
Yeah, where do you get that spell?
Master Marcus told me everything I need to know. Hold your head high. I just wish I... There's nothing to talk to him about, though. You can't talk to him, and there's no keys on him. Hello?
Oh, now he's talking.
I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good. Hello?
Unless he's supposed to, unless maybe when he moves or something.
Wow, this isn't dust and dirt. It's like the even...
I did, but it's a different key. There's a side quest. That was just to get up to the. That was just the key to the toolbox. Kind of stuck.
Fire is once again in order. Must have been a long time, and yet. And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that Sir Del.
Aha! A suitable book.
So the spirits. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something with that. But... I don't know. No idea. Yeah, that key was only for the text game for that side quest. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. That might have been for the side quest you're looking at. I'm supposed to get into that display case.
Hello?
Yeah, I broke it. You won't talk to me anymore. I never thought of that. Who comes up with these ideas? Huh. I never thought of that.
If I put a coin into the gap in the door on the same side as the hinges, the door won't open anymore. Done, and the caretaker never twigged. Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my
I would never thought of that, to be honest with you.
I think there's a coin stuck in the door. Can't open it anymore.
Did you stick a coin in there?
No.
I hate it when the doors get blocked.
Oh yeah, he does have the keys.
Quick now. Omnia nunc aperero. Haha, he didn't twig.
I never thought of that. I guess I really feel stupid. All that time, never thought about jamming the key, the coins in. Yeah, the coins are something. Yeah, I never thought of that. Back in the day, I would have been calling the hint line, trying to get the hint. It was like so much a minute, so much cents a minute. Just to figure that one out.
What are those noises, Professor Weathervane?
I was just removing an ugly stain from our display case. Our school's achievements should be there for all the world to see as a shining example.
Well said.
Yeah, would I do this with that? Oh, this is clean up, I guess.
Right then.
I did once. I didn't realize how much money I was like on for like. Had to be like 10 minutes. I didn't realize it cost money. That wasn't good a long time ago. Never that again.
The dirt is rock hard and impossible to shift, and the broom's too big for me, and the hole's huge, and I hate cleaning. It'd take me hours to get this done. There must be a better way.
Not what I'm supposed to do.
Let's see. Why work when you can do magic? And you?
From Sir.
Aha!
Okay, so this.
He's already done with the floor. At least, I'd call it clean enough. If it were any more clean, it would just point out how dirty everything else is. Okay, Broom, you can stop. Broom, that's it. Hey, stop! Stop, I said! Oh, I may have a little problem. There has to be a way. But don't you get too cocky.
There you go. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
And you?
From Sir.
Aha! Tell me, how did the apprentice get rid of the enchanted broom in the book again?
How did Mickey do that?
Broom into the closet. Be thou as thou wert before, until I, the real master, call thee forth to serve once more.
Back now, Broom, into the closet. Be thou...
No, I hit the wrong one. It's kind of dumb. It's right next to the costume.
There has to be a way. Back now, Broom, into the closet. Be thou as thou wert before. Oi, I said into the closet. Ah, well, at least that nightmare is over and the entrance hall is swept. Now I can go see Headmaster Block. It seems to be back to normal.
Finally, that took some time doing all those
Tasks
tasks.
completed in record time. I think that proves that I was a good choice for the school, doesn't it?
Wilbur, what do you want now?
I just want to say I've completed all the tasks.
You have? As was to be expected. There are a few other things. The other floors have yet to be cleared of rubble.
What?
And there are holes in the roof. Also, we have a problem with giant spiders in the
They
basement.
want me to leave.
In addition, take care of the banquet for tomorrow.
Headmaster Block?
Shoo, shoo! I want to call it a day.
But...
Poor Wilbur.
But it's impossible for me to finish by tomorrow.
Impossible? Impossible? I thought nothing was impossible for Mr. Gnome.
You and the council leader, you two will never get away with this.
All floors, the roof, the basement, and the food
never happened.
before tomorrow morning.
Guy's
Come up
crazy.
with a way to get it done.
He wants him to fail.
What do you say to that?
Oh, he's leaving too.
That's unfair. Nobody could do all these tasks alone. I don't even need to try. I'd best go into town and talk to Remy in the inn. Maybe he'll know what to do.
Pick up this boom too. If I leave the school,
Something's weird here. No one could finish all those tasks by tomorrow.
Doodaloo, doodaloo,
Huh?
dum-de-doodaloo.
that's a tablet.
Yes?
That is not correct.
What do you mean?
The tasks could be completed.
Yeah, by any real mage professor.
No, most mages do not enjoy physical work at all. They let others do the work.
But I don't have the gold to pay an army of craftsmen.
For centuries, mages have relied on golems for help. They are strong, work without breaks, and need no pay.
Ah, that sounds interesting. But I think I'm going to talk to Remy at the inn first.
I might talk to Emmy, then I call it for today. I never thought that coin thing would have been stuck scratching my head. Who's here? Oh, he just came back.
Lock the door.
Very well, Headmaster Block.
Oh, that's not good.
And then, whoosh! I shot
no.
back up to the flying island on the carpet.
No, the other guy.
Everything was, I don't know, girlified. And then suddenly Critter clobbered me over the head.
Are you sure that's how it all happened?
Yes! Or, no! The part with the transformation was later. But I was knocked out, wasn't I? My memories are fragmentary, blurred. Wait! Everything was blurred!
And then I said to myself, I said,
I'm
why
drinking.
don't you go and visit your old friend the Red Pirate?
Oh, it's my favorite. And it doesn't change a thing if our friend over there had to bring you here in chains.
No bounty hunter can catch me. Zazzy couldn't?
He's like a wannabe,
Over there either.
what do you call it from Star Wars? Boba Fett. It's like a miniature Boba Fett.
Yeah, well, that was just a momentary lapse of concentration.
Guy on the side,
I've
in
been
the mask.
after you since you stole the Mary. And that little demon caught you within a couple of days. Good man.
I didn't steal the Mary.
I've been enjoying
he
the
didn't
game though.
capture me.
Everyone else has.
I'm not really here. You've got even more pretty things here than before, back then.
My magical artifacts are my
Children?
treasures. They are very valuable and powerful and dreadful.
Where have all the guards got to? Shouldn't all this here be guarded?
Bah! What about the artifact of divine fate? I don't have that yet, and I want it.
Ivo and the Archmage have hidden the artifact.
Rifle's the elf who's pregnant now.
Yeah, you know. Because if you don't, I could have you thrown off the island.
Oh, this guy's Nate. That's why this guy's Nate. The one we are now.
All right then.
There's Ivo, Wilbur is the mage, and Nate is the
If you let me go with
the rogue.
4 chests of gold.
I've got a better idea. I let you live. Let's see.
You seem really drunk. It's hard to understand them. And I can see the captions.
If that's your bestest offer, it's time for a quick getaway.
Sword of Stone.
I also hit little people with glasses on. With pleasure. All right then. If that's how you want it.
What are we doing? Going. Again. What?
Take that and that. Ha! Had enough?
Ooh, I think he's drunk.
Oh, what fun. I'll last some action round here.
I'll take him outside and stick his head in some cold water. Perhaps he'll start thinking straight again, within the bounds of his capabilities.
That's a good idea. And once we're sober, we can get drunk again.
Okay.
Leave me. I can manage.
What are you doing? You were only supposed to pretend you were drinking. The Red Pirate was supposed to fall asleep. We'd overpower the guards, grab the lamp,
Oh, it was over.
and beat it. That was the plan.
It was an act, but he got drunk.
Man, I needed that. Anyway, haven't you noticed? It's as if the whole island has died out. Not a single soul here. Apart from the Red Pirate. And his screws are getting looser by the day.
And his tasty art leaves something to be desired.
There you are! Come, critter! We're getting out of here. There's something seriously wrong with this place. To the Mary!
Okay.
Now.
Critter. Okay. I'm gonna stop it here for today. It's been interesting. The Hangover. Nice. On chapter 2. Okay, so I was thinking about coming by. I'm gonna show you my schedule. Hope you guys been enjoying the game. It's been cool. It's a nice sequel to the first one. A little different. I would never throw that coin. Everything else I could have thought of, but that coin, jamming a coin into the door, I would have been stuck there. I mean, I guess eventually would have gone there, because you just find the thing about the front door with a coin there. That's what these type of games do, though, make you think. So it is a fun little game. It's a fun little discipline. I love point and click adventure games. That's how me and Chris met, doing Toon Shuck back in the day. I know Chris remembers that. It seems like forever ago. So, tomorrow I will be playing Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I've been really enjoying that game. Come by and watch me play some more of that turn-based fantasy game. It's a really beautiful game. I look forward to playing more of it. Then Wednesday, maybe I'll finish it, but I should be getting to the I'll continue playing Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Come by and watch me play as Gordon Freeman, try to save Alex. Will she be able to save her? Hopefully. So that's Wednesday at 2:30. Then Thursday, I should be playing co-op game with J Flid Media and maybe Lord Thunderbolts at 2:30 Eastern. So come by for that. Then 6:30 is Ultimate Muscle Watch Party, episodes 58 to 60. So come up and watch a dopey wrestling anime with me. And then actually I'll probably have another stream at 9 p.m. again. So probably 3 streams that night. Extra stream, 9 p.m. Maybe I'll make that one a Wumbo exclusive this time around. Then Friday I know we play something retro, but since it's the first day of summer, as you can see, I'm going to be doing a drawing stream, summer-based drawing stream, summer-themed, I should say, summer-themed. So come by and chill out to some nice summer music, or I just draw a little bit, just like the Memorial Day stream. So should be a nice chill stream. 2:30 Friday, maybe a little bit earlier, depending. But I'll be doing some drawing. Then of course 9 p.m. is Final Fantasy 14. We're not doing M5 as Savage because some of our static members will be away, but I'll just be messing around in the game, so come by for that. Then Saturday, I know Chris is excited, 8 p.m. Eastern, watching for the first time horror movie Cube from 1997, so come by, only on Wumbo. I'm sure Chris will be there. It's his recommendations. I'm watching the first Cube, 8 p.m. Eastern. Then Sunday is going to be Sunday Fun Day with either ESO or Final Fantasy 14, depending on what people want to play. So come by. It's also a nice chill stream. Then maybe I'll be playing Alien Fireteam Elite 8:30 with Lord Thunderbolts. So it's another jam-packed week. I want to thank IMHC Deathbit, better known as Chris, for coming by. And thank you STX Queen, STX Reaper's wife, for coming by on the kick side. Appreciate it. Thank anyone else who came to look too. I appreciate it. With that said, let's see if we can wait on Wumbo, shall we? Yeah, I downloaded the movie, so it's all set, Chris. I have it all set, so ready for Saturday. Ready to go. So let's see, who is on? Should we do Jason Media? Hey, I know that Baked Linguini guy. He only has one Let's Go Away Baked Linguini. I'm kidding. He's an only. We'll do J Flint. So thank you for everyone who came by to watch. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chris. You're the best. And as always, remember to wash your hands after you poop. Bye.
Sayonara, buttface!